Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Persona 4 Arena Part 8. In the previous video, we finished Yosuke's storyline for the time being and kicked off Chie's. We have entered into the TV world. We're gonna see what's up in there. Okay, so we're starting outside the school like Yosuke. When I wake up, I notice that I'm lying on the ground. I quickly get up and make sure I'm alright. Okay, I don't hurt anywhere. It's been a while since I had to enter a TV, but there was something different this time. There isn't that usual sensation of falling forever. Is there supposed to be music here? Because it's like completely quiet. I cautiously check my surroundings. It's not just my volume, like it's actually turned up, there's just no sound. And I'm awestruck.
Is this our school?
I couldn't tell if it was just like a period of silence before it transitioned to a track, or if there was actually supposed to be music and I had the game muted somehow. That's the gates of Yasukami High School. I should know it. I go there almost every day. Hey, didn't the TV world turn into some beautiful place when we finished the case? Did it change back?
Hey, what are you guys?
I turn around expecting to see my friends nearby. But lo and behold, there's nobody there.
Where'd they go? Hey! Is anyone there?
I call out, but there's no answer. There isn't even an echo. My voice just disappears as if the sound is being sucked away. Usually we'd come together when we went in through the same TV. Yukun, Yosuke, Yukiko? Man, a lot of U's. Where did they all go? I usually look around, but there's no one.
Where is this?
I know I'm in the TV world, so why does it look like Yasukami High? And there's all these weird decorations all over the place. It's like the week before the Culture Festival, but different. We don't talk about the Culture Festival. Huh? That reminds me. What was on the Midnight Channel? Not the people, but...
What was it? The P1 Grand Prix?
Just as I say that, smoke suddenly gushes from the sides of the big monitor set up in the school gate.
Whoa! Hey! What is this?
Aha! You've got cancer now. See ya!
It's time to get our program started!
Is that Rise-chan?
A loud cheer accompanies her voice. Where's that coming from? There shouldn't be any people here. I look around wildly while Rise-chan continues on the screen.
There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel. I, Reset, will be your commentator. But first, the General would like to say a few words.
Commentator? General?
It seems the time has come. I'm proud to announce the opening
It was supposed to be a he though.
P1 Grand Prix.
Wait, the General is Teddy?
Now Teddy's on the monitor and he's dressed all weird. You're dressed weird. It's a stylish hat, man. We came here because we were worried that something had happened to him, and now this stupid bear's up to shenanigans?
Hey, you! What are you doing? What's all this about?
Welcome, Chie-chan. You must now strive to become the champion among all fighters.
Champion among all fighters? You don't mean we're gonna fight each other like it said on the Midnight Channel, do you?
You're quick to understand. I bet you're already aching to get started, huh?
Hey, enough with this sick joke. Everyone's worried about you, you know.
I wouldn't know about that. Bring out the first challenger!
We get to punch Brosuke? I really want to punch Brosuke. On cue, the smoke gushes out of the monitor again. Wait, someone's stepping out of it. It's Yukun. So I'm not alone in here. Okay, Yosuke, you get to live another day for now. I rush over to him with relief.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I guess I got separated from everyone else.
Sure would suck if you started saying some really weird shit all of a sudden.
Anyway, listen. I found Teddy, but he's not making any sense at all. He's telling us to fight against each other.
Not making any sense?
He laughs slightly at my words and suddenly draws his weapon.
What's wrong?
Aren't you gonna prepare yourself? The P1 Grand Prix already started.
Huh, I see my own dumbfounded face reflected in his blade, so he's just gonna fight us. Not even doing the whole, like, setup beforehand of them saying weird stuff. This is all so sudden, I can't understand what's happening. Prepare myself? Does that mean we're Going to fight? I'm gonna fight Yukon?
Hey, well, what's gotten into you? Seriously, I can't fight you.
Why?
Why?
You're naturally violent, though.
Wow, that's rude.
It's why you want to become a police officer.
Well,
so you can be violent on the job. The serving and protecting thing is just a cover.
I mean, he said it, not me.
What are you saying?
By God, he's based. His words are even more of a shock. Is this really Yukon? I look at him over and over again, from the top of his head to the tips of his toes. But that's him, our leader. I'd know him anywhere. When I can't say anything in response to him, he sneers coldly at me.
You just want to act strong, no? So you don't have to face yourself. The real you is weak.
I mean, at least he's not saying weird sister shit.
You can't protect anyone. You're so pitiful, it's a struggle to protect yourself.
So pitiful? Everything I'd worked up over in the past year all comes rushing back to me. Before I'd wanted to be strong to protect people who were close to me, but at the same time I was using that strength as a crutch. I was dependent on that power to keep people from seeing my inner weakness. It was a painful truth about myself, but I learned it over the course of the case. And I wanted to turn away from it.
But I'm different now.
That's not who I am anymore. I thought Yukon would understand that better than anyone. So why is he saying that?
You always think that about me?
This is kind of sad.
Even though you were with me when I faced my shadow?
Or did he change when he went back to the city? Did he forget about us? That year we spent together not matter anymore to him? I don't get it. It makes no sense at all.
Looks like things are heating up. Well then, let's get this show started.
This is kind of depressing. I mean, even though, you know he's being, like, manipulated or whatever, but it's kind of sad.
You heard her. Face me, or die.
Yukon slowly raises his hand. I know what he's about to do. I've fought by his side for so long. That movement, it's a persona summoning.
You're serious.
I brace for a fight and I concentrate my senses for the first time in a while. I call it to my inner self. Yukon is serious and I have to give this my all. Come on, Tomei. My persona! What is it? Tomoe?
You've forgotten. Then I'll make you remember. Here goes!
Yeah, remember that your knees belong to us? I haven't played as Chie, I don't know what the hell she does. Alright. Okay. Hey, how do I play this game? Okay. Okay. Alright, have you ever thought about the fact that your knees belong to me? Alright. The buttons? They do something? Oh.
Sorry, guys.
A round of applause for both sides.
The button mashing, it wins. I beat Yukon. Maybe, but it doesn't make me happy at all. I try my best to fight back the tears that well in my eyes. That's when I notice that there are other students gathered around us. Oh, I take a better look. These aren't students. They aren't even human. Whatever they are, they're only shaped like people. I was so absorbed in the fight that I didn't pay attention to them. Sorry. So this, I think I mentioned this in the Persona 4 Let's Play, but for some reason, this track, whenever they say "feel no pain," I've always heard it as "dildo pain." I don't know. I always hear it as that the first time, and it makes me sometimes chuckle. What are they? They look like people's silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Also, 1 second, gotta pause. Alright, I'm back. Still, they're not attacking me. Is this some stage effect Teddy's doing? I try and think about this, but in the end I turn to Yukun, who's down on his knees. It's no use, I can't think of anything to say right now. Even though my mind's a mess, Teddy shows up on the monitor and starts being a total ass.
That was an amazing fight!
Was it?
Good job in defeating Sensei, Chie-chan! That's our #1 thug!
What is this? Really what you want? Why did you make me fight him?
Oh, but I'm sure you know why, Chie-chan. Be looking forward to your next opponent!
The monitor turns off. The students around us seem to have lost interest. They leave the area too. What does he mean? I know while we're fighting.
Ow.
I almost rush over to help him stand up, but my feet stop. Yeah, you probably would still want to fucking kick his ass. I still don't know how to deal with what he said earlier. But I need to talk to him, yeah. My mind's still all jumbled, but I have to say something.
I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't hold back at all. It must have hurt. But come on. Weren't you being a little too hard on me?
Yeah, same to you. Although, I kinda get why you'd say that.
Huh?
Yukun sounds like he's pouting as he scratches his head. Huh, wait a second. Shouldn't I be the one pouting right now?
Let's sort this out. There's too much going on that we don't understand.
Oh, right.
And for a second I thought they were going to continue on without explaining the idea that, you know, they're saying stuff that they don't mean to be saying, because I'd be like, oh, that'd be kind of dark. If, you know, you didn't explain that, and she just, like, thinks that he's just become a complete and total asshole for no reason. Like, if they just moved on to the next fight. He sounds calm like usual, which helps me cool down a bit. Yeah, this is the usual Yukun. But then, why was he talking like that before? I still don't know how to deal with that, but he's right. We need to sort out what's going on here.
First, the TV world reflects people's hearts, right? This time, it's turned into Yasugami High.
If the same rules as last year apply, then someone related to Yasugami High may have entered here.
Then... where does that get us?
I don't know, but we're forced to participate in this Grand Prix and fight one another.
That host really was Teddy. And Rise-chan's announcing seemed like she was trying to rile us up too.
But there's no way it can be them.
Yukun sounds determined. Hearing him talk with such conviction makes me feel relieved for some reason. Yeah, he's right. Neither Teddy nor Rise-chan would do this to us. Teddy does harass the girls, and he's always causing trouble as if everything's a game to him, but he'd protect us with his life when it counts. Rise-chan would too. She's a friend who would do everything she could for us. It's impossible if they'd want to make us fight our friends like this.
Have you seen Yosuke and the others?
No, not yet. We all entered the TV together, too.
I see. Let's meet up with the others first. We'll deal with this new mystery after that.
Oh, he's gonna run into a invisible wall. Your nose, it belongs to me.
Right.
Yukun is amazing as ever. It's not just that he's always calm and smart, but he helps others figure out what's most important. He and I start walking to the school together. Your nose! But it belongs to me!
What's wrong?
Yukun suddenly clutches his face and stops for no reason. I wasn't looking beside me, but it sounded like he ran into something. Huh? But there's nothing here, right? He slowly raises his hands and walks forward, and his arms meet resistance in midair. It's like there's a wall right there. But
I got through okay.
I wave my arms to the space where his arms have stopped. Yeah, it went right through. There's nothing here. When Yukun sees that, he looks surprised. What does this mean? While he and I look at each other confused, the monitor comes back on.
Oops, I'm so forgetful. No matter how much you try, you can't go any further, Sensei.
Huh?
Actually, no one who loses a match can leave. Only the winner can move on. Those are the rules. Comprende?
Okay, see ya. The monitor turns off just as suddenly as it turned on.
Oh, hey!
He's watching us, but he doesn't care to listen to anything we have to say. Isn't that selfish? Still, only the winner can move on, huh? If that's not something goofy plot out of a TV show, I don't know what is. Ryder's sweating. What in the world does he want from us? I mean, if there's something like a wall here, then...
Persona!
Yukun summons his persona and has it slash where he couldn't pass through. I was thinking the same thing, but damn, a little heads up would be nice. That's what I was thinking, man. It takes action. I should summon my persona too and see if that helps. Wait, I can't touch this wall myself though. You might just like end up slapping him in the face. After a number of tries, Yukun excels deeply and shrugs.
It's no use. Looks like these rules can't be broken.
Then...
If I concentrate on attacking a single spot, I may be able to break through, but you can't wait around for that. You'll have to go on without me. It's in your hands now.
Well, maybe if you used a persona that wasn't level 4, you might be able to make your way through. You want me to just leave you here?
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, so sorry. I'm just nervous. You're better at solving cases and things, so I'm like, can I do this on my own? It really would have been better if I had lost, huh? Great.
Now that I say it out loud, it's true. I mean, he's so much more smarter than me and calmer and stronger, and if you compare him to me, I can't get what he said earlier out of my head. A weak, pitiful person.
That's not like you. Weren't you gonna protect everyone?
That's when he puts his hand on my shoulder. I look up and he's smiling like he's trying to cheer me up.
Don't worry. Believe in yourself. You can save them. Plus, rushing headlong into things is your specialty, right?
Hey, that's mean!
But that's what's best about you, Chie. You're honest and straightforward.
I know he's just kidding, but I do feel better now. And we don't know what Yukiko or Yosuke are doing right now, either.
Thanks. I'll get going then. I'll be back with the rest of the guys to save you. Just wait for us!
I'm the only one who can go on, and that's just what I have to do. I'm the only one who can do this, so I will do it, because I'm the only one who can. Or something. It kind of makes sense. Everything should be that simple. I wave one last time back to Yukun before running into the school building. They didn't really like address the idea that, you know, they were like saying different stuff yet, which is kind of interesting. No problems getting inside the school, but where do I go now? Running around aimlessly may be dangerous. I stop and think for a moment. Let's see here, the clues I have right now are... Oh yeah, how Teddy shows up on the monitor sometimes? That means he's being filmed live somewhere, right? Where could he be doing that? My mind is running flat out. I catch a familiar figure out of the corner of my eye. That eye-searing combination of blue and red. It can only be...
There's that bear!
Oh man, Teddy is something else. What the? He didn't even notice me! He just went up to the stairs like I hadn't said anything. And he wasn't alone. There was a girl in a Yasagami High uniform with him. But who was that? Rise-chan? No, that wasn't her. Oh, anyway, I need to go after them.
Hey! Get back here!
Oh, your nose? It belongs to me? Oh.
Third year, class 2, Chie Satanaka. How are things going? I have a message from the general. Your next battle is about to begin, so don't go anywhere.
Huh?
Despite my anger, I stop and I hear Rise-chan, and a monitor in the hallway turns on. This time, Teddy was in a costume. Wait, what? I thought I'd just seen Teddy, and he wasn't wearing anything like that.
How did you change so fast?
I mean, normally Teddy doesn't wear anything at all.
What are you talking about? I'm the general, so I'm always wearing this uniform. Don't you think I look sharp, Chie-chan?
I mean, the hat's kind of spiffy. Yukon had said that there was no way Teddy could be behind this, and I really want to believe it. But that looks and sounds just like him. My brain's a mess.
I'll head straight to where you are and ask you in person.
You really don't seem to get it, Chie-chan. This is a Grand Prix, and your next battle is coming up. Haven't you been listening?
I don't care about your stupid Grand Prix. I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeesh! How thick can you be? Don't you know this Grand Prix is for you?
For me?
What's he talking about? All this fighting is for me? I'm about to laugh, but I get a tight feeling in my chest. I didn't want to hear what he was going to say next, so I forced the conversation onto a different track.
Who is that girl back there?
Never mind her. Worry more about the opponent coming up. Come on! We're about to get started!
I asked that question out of desperation, but it worked. Teddy seems flustered. Huh, so there's something he doesn't want me to find out?
Now bring out the next challenger!
And it is... I want to ask him about that girl again, but smoke suddenly floods the area and I can't see the monitor anymore. Last time this happened, Yuku came out of the smoke. Who's it going to be this time, then? I see a shadow through the haze. Yosuke? Oh.
There you are, you Venisonian.
What?
Let's do this with everything we've got.
Oh man, Yosuke, you need to get your ass beat for your comments about kanji, so you know what?
What's
And enjoy
wrong
this.
with loving meat? Wait, that's not what I meant to say. You mean you want to fight too?
Well, this is the P1 Grand Prix, you know. Since you're training to be a police officer, let me see some of your skills.
And then she shoots him. Yosuke smirks and makes a sarcastic salute. His expression is so cold and filled with malice. He's making fun of me. It's happening again. I can't help but be at a loss. Maybe this is a shadow or something? I mean, I don't want to think that Yosuke himself could make that face at me. But isn't it odd that a shadow would want to attack somebody other than the person it's trying to be? Then maybe this is the real Yosuke?
Hey, let's not do this.
Huh? You're not gonna show me your kung fu? Well, I guess it is pretty useless.
Flashback to when Yosuke breaks her DVD and Chie fucking ends him.
It's not useless. I train myself so I can protect people.
When I shout back, he just gets even more obnoxious.
Protect my ass. You're just a brat who wants to be a hero. You say you want to become a police officer, but come on. I bet you're not even studying. Just stay home and play pretend. That way you won't get yourself hurt. Cowardly Chie-chan can't face reality after all.
That's not...
I can't finish that sentence. I can't say that he's not right. I mean, Yosuke's saying the same thing Yukun said earlier. The weakness in me that I thought I'd overcome last year begins to throb painfully. That's when Rize-chan laughs over the PA system. I wonder if she's watching us right now.
Ooh, has the carnivore been defanged? This battle might be over before it starts.
That wouldn't be any fun though, right? You gotta show off your kung fu pride.
Or maybe a little bit. This is just what happened with Yukun earlier. That's right, the air around him changed after I fought him. I'm sure it'll be the same this time too. And plus, we get to beat up Yosuke, so it's a win-win. Even if he doesn't change. Actually, that's all I can hope for. I tap the ground with my toes. Yeah, I'm still fast and light. My heart is heavy, but I can't let that stop me now.
Fine. Come get me. I'll beat some sense into you.
Alrighty. Like how Chie's weight is unknown. Kind of interesting.
Here goes.
Oh, okay.
Just getting started.
Oh, my buttons.
Back at you. Bingo.
they...
Now I'm pissed. Do or die.
Oh, the buttons, please, come back. Please stop dodging.
Go get it.
Just let me hit you.
Just hit the start. Over here. Still up. Oh, crap. Sheesh.
I am excited!
My knees.
In the end, the victor was no surprise.
I think things are going a bit quicker as Chie than they were with Yosuke and you.
You truly are a beast! We'll be looking forward to seeing your brutal kicks in the next battle, too!
The monitor turns off before I can say anything. But before I deal with that bear, I need to deal with Yosuke right here. I mean, I can't just let him insult me.
So, how'd you like the taste of my kung fu?
Oh, shut up. You just had to keep going on and on about how I've got no convictions and stuff, didn't you?
Sure, sometimes studying's a pain, but I still do it. It's not about wanting to be a hero. I'm serious about this.
And why'd you have to bring up stuff about Saki-senpai? That's driving the knife in too far.
Yeah, that is a little rude.
What are you saying, Yosuke? When were we talking about your convictions?
Dude, what are you saying? Why did you start this hero talk all of a sudden?
Huh? We both look at each other and cock our heads, confused. This happened last time, too. After Yukon and I fought, we were confused about what had happened before the fight. What he said afterwards didn't make any sense either. It's like we were having completely different conversations before the fight. I feel like something's been casting a spell on me. My anger drains away when I have that realization. Yosuke just shrugs it off and suggests that we talk about sharing what we found out about this place, and then we kick him in the shins. Not because we're being controlled, but just because he kinda deserves it. I mean, Yosuke's still our bro, but, you know, doesn't mean he doesn't need to get smacked upside the head every once in a while. But Yosuke just acts surprised. I wasn't expecting him to be this clueless.
Huh? This isn't Yasugami High?
Bro. Really? You thought this was the real Yasugami High?
Hello? We jumped into the TV together? How could you forget that?
I knew he was acting weird from the beginning, but to completely forget that you've jumped into a TV? Seriously, what's gotten into him? As I stare at him in disbelief, Yosuke scratches his head.
Oh, I see. My brain's been kinda scrambled.
Yeah, since, what, you were like 12?
First I get thrown into this Grand Prix thing, and then you keep rubbing salt into my old wounds.
Oh, come on. You did the same thing to me.
Wait, what's going on? You sound normal now, but before the fight...
The same thing happened a little while ago. Yukon started saying weird things, we fought, and then things were back to normal once it was over.
Could this be another one of those rules in this world?
That may be it. I snap my fingers when the idea hits me. It's a rule that we have to fight each other. Another rule is that only the winner can move on. The other rule is that if you sneeze, there will always be a second. I had to mute to sneeze there. Then maybe there's yet another rule about how the situation changes to force us to fight?
But who would make rules like that?
Well, who makes the decisions around here? Teddy, who's calling himself the General? Rize-chan, the announcer? There's no way either of them would want to make us go through this.
Could there be some bad guy out there making us crazy?
I mean, possible. A certain face comes to mind. That girl who was with Teddy in the stairway. When I asked him about her, he seemed to avoid the topic. This smells fishy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Yosuke.
Tell Yosuke about the girl I saw. It appears that he knows who I'm talking about, too.
I met that girl too. Our ponytailed student council president, right?
What?
Student council president? Oh, we must be talking about different people. Our president is a guy.
Is Chie the only character to actually pay attention to student council elections? What a nerd.
Seriously?
Dude, the elections were just last week. You can't even remember their gender?
Oh, I slept right through all that.
Yeah, I never knew who the student council president was either.
But if that's true, Then is she lying about being the student council president?
Like, I think we had a student council? I'm not even entirely sure.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, but I'm positive she's not the real president. And isn't it suspicious that she's inside the TV?
Well, you're inside the TV. Ah, shit, I didn't think about that.
Good point. Let's go see what's up, Chie.
Yosuke jumps up and starts to rush away, but your nose, it belongs to me.
Yosuke!
Ouch. Face first into an invisible wall. That's gotta hurt.
Sorry. I forgot to tell you, but it seems like only the winner gets to go on.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? My nose is all flattened now.
I like that extra touch. That's nice.
Ah, it's fine.
But, man, I can't get through.
Damn it. Guess I'm stuck waiting here. Wait!
Oh no.
The voice acting's so good.
What is it?
Yosuke suddenly looks extremely serious. Is there another problem that I haven't noticed? Yosuke can be surprisingly perceptive at times. Maybe there's some new
What
danger.
am I supposed to do if I need to use the bathroom?
Yosuke, no, don't bring up those memories, okay?
That again.
You should like hope everyone forgets about that part. Oh, now I feel like an idiot for assuming the best of him. Well, that's the kind of guy Yosuke is.
Oh well. The rest is up to you, Chie. You're the only one who can solve this case and save my bladder.
Huh? Oh, right. I don't think that second thing's an actual problem, though.
Well, in any case, I'll be counting on you. Sorry, I wish I could help you. But I'm sure you can save the others.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Oh no, any second now he's gonna go full piss brain.
Make sure you think before you act, okay? Going with your gut isn't that bad, but you tend to lose control pretty easily.
Your shins, they belong to me.
Shut up. I'll solve this in no time.
Even I know that. When I yell back at him, Yosuke gives me a bright smile.
That's the spirit. That president girl was headed to the announcement room. I'll be waiting to hear good news from you.
Oh yeah, the announcement room. I finally have an answer to the question I was thinking about before this fight interrupted my train of thought. You have to be able to broadcast an image if it's going to show up on the monitors. Well, we're also in the shadow realm. Like, that doesn't necessarily, have to work like that. So, they have to be in the announcement room. And you're kind of like applying, I mean, you're right, but you are applying real-world logic to a place where it doesn't exist. I thank Yosuke and start running. Yukun, Yosuke, and Teddy and Rise-chan too. The reason why everybody's acting all weird has to be because there's some bad guy pulling the strings. When I think about it that way, my spirits lift and my footsteps get much lighter. Of course, that girl's in my list of suspicious people too. It's better have an objective in mind when going into things after all.
Announcement room, here I come.
If there really is a bad guy in there, I'll catch him and give my answers. About this world, why we're being forced to fight, and what this battle being for me stuff's supposed to mean. Now we are actually going to kind of stop a little early, just because I'm like running on limited time to record, and basically I'm recording this just because I wanted to make sure I have a video for tomorrow in case I can't record, because there's not really a backlog in this series still. It's very small, like part 7 goes up today, and this is part 8. So we're going to be a little bit shorter. The rest of the future videos should be back to, 45 to 50 minutes in length, but I just wanted to make sure I had one for tomorrow. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.